Hi, my name is Natalie Garner, and this is my husband Taylor Garner, and we are parents to Gabe, who's 10, Blake, who's 4, and Berkeley, who is 1.
So I think the whole reason that we're here today is to really talk about our middle son, Blake. Blake's 4 years old. He's going on 5, and he's such a joy in our family. Blake was born with Down syndrome, and we have had a really enlightening and exciting experience with inclusion as he's gotten to expose us to so many wonderful teachers and friends that he's met along the way. We feel really blessed that Blake has thrived so much in the inclusion environment and really brought us along with him.
What we've seen, because he's been included, are so many just amazing pieces to his year in preschool. Blake does art, and he is able to draw. He interacts with friends. He's able to have opportunity after opportunity to work on things like communication and socialization with his peers. It's really been awesome. We love the fact that he's excited to go. You know, he's in circle time. He's transitioning from piece to piece, and he loves it, and he's doing well with it. I think that what caught me by surprise was the fact that what Blake is bringing to the classroom blows me away, because as I watch him, I go there often. I love to be involved with what's going on with Blake's school, and often I just am so surprised by how Blake is benefiting the other children. They're able to, with patience, listen to Blake, and they're working with him, and they're listening, and they're encouraging him. And what surprised me was that Blake is really benefiting from inclusion and being a part of this classroom, but there are skills, and there are moments, and there are things that are being taught to all those other children in that classroom because of inclusion, and it's really awesome.
Yeah, we often think about how much inclusion has benefited us and Blake, but everybody involved is benefiting from the other students, the other parents, and I think that we're a little spoiled in that because this inclusion process started so early and was so smooth. We don't know anything other than inclusion, and I think that's a good problem to have.
I think the journey for me on inclusion is that along the way, I've been able to know that I can make decisions for Blake. I've been given permission, if you will, that maybe before inclusion, I didn't know that I had that opportunity. But since Blake has had the benefit of being included, I've sat at the table with everybody else. I've been able to listen. I've been able to speak and share, offer insight. And I've also been able to give feedback. And I am an important piece of this whole dynamic. And that really helps me as a mom, because my goal, number one, is to make sure I do the very, very best. And I remember before he started school, I wasn't quite sure if I could do that. I didn't know very many people who'd been on this journey before me. So, although that part can be uncertain and it can be lonely as you're getting ready to enter somewhere you don't know, I've come out of this journey knowing that what I thought was not. And I think it has everything to do with inclusion, because they gave me the confidence to know that as Blake's mom, they'll hear his voice through me. And I've been able to share what I'm doing with other moms in my community and in the area who need that bit of encouragement too. Because inclusion is about acceptance for everybody and growing with everybody. And inclusion's been good for us.
Well, we've had a great experience with inclusion. I don't think there's anything easy about this. I think our experience is born from the fact that there's really passionate people who sometimes they have the resources they need, sometimes they don't have the resources that they need. And there's very passionate people who are constantly beating that drum, making sure that our kids and our communities and our families are served by the benefits of inclusion. And while all that happens behind the scenes, and I can't imagine the lengths that people go to see these programs come to life, because it's not easy. there's nothing easy about impacting the culture of a school or a community to be as accommodating for inclusion as we've experienced. And so, if there's anybody watching this video and you've been a part of that, you've made a difference in our family, you've made a difference in our community, and we can't thank you enough. So yeah, thank you.